Mike Denny.
I'm Tony Motley-on.
This is not that kind of beer show.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Here we are again at Blackthorn with a full wall of taps. Wow.
You probably can't see that.
Probably can't. It's probably all blurry.
It's there. You should
it's
come
there.
in and see them.
Yeah, come see it for yourselves. There's going to be something you're going to like.
30 taps there at least, I think.
Is it 30?
It's a number.
It is.
It's way more than a dozen.
Yeah.
Way more than 2 dozen.
It's good.
There's a lot of beer back there.
There's a lot of beer back there, and it's just in time for the cooler weather. You need lots of beer for cooler weather.
We don't, but we want it.
Yeah. Probably not, because it thins your blood, and you know, makes you more prone to hypothermia, but who gives a
The point is you can come in here and have yourself a drink and, put on that winter coat.
They keep saying that alcohol is bad for you in the winter, but, like, that little thing and the little dogs that would wear into the mountains, the big St. Bernards.
Just a myth?
Wasn't that like rum in there?
I thought it was chicken soup.
It could be chicken soup. I like to think that it's rum.
Rum sounds like a better idea.
That's probably just a old wives' tale. Yeah. Old wives' tales just makes you think that like a bunch of women are just full of shit.
They're just sitting around knitting quilts like, hey, guess what St. Bernards have with them? Rum.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I want to look that up. Where does old wives' tale? Where's that phrase come from? Well, what do we got on tap today, Tony?
In other news, aside from St. Bernard's, we're drinking the Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin.
Atomic Pumpkin. From this, I would love it like inside of the little cask of the St. Bernard.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, this would warm you right up.
And considering that New Belgium's from Fort Collins, Colorado, the mountains aren't that far away either. So
mountains are right there.
They are right there.
Yeah, it's right there. They're in their backyard there.
Pretty much. You can see them from
literally in their backyard.
Just about. Wow.
So New Belgium, Fort Collins.
New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin.
Atomic Pumpkin.
It's as the name implies, it's a pumpkin ale.
Yeah.
Clocks in at 6.4% ABV.
It's spicy.
It's so spicy.
It's spicy.
It's the time. It's October. It's getting colder. People that aren't drinking Oktoberfest, they might want to try instead a pumpkin ale.
A pumpkin ale, which honestly, I abhor anything pumpkin flavored besides pumpkin pie. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of pumpkin pie as I was when I was a kid, but my grandma makes me one every year, so I have to eat it. She never watches the show, but I would like to tell her that I do not like pumpkin as much as I used to. Pretty much burned out on it, but
it makes a good beer.
It makes a decent beer, especially
decent.
This one's actually really good. Okay, if you feel like if you're a dude out there and you feel a little emasculated because you're drinking a pumpkin beer, this one's got some punch to it.
This beer not only includes cinnamon, so you get kind of that pumpkin pie taste.
Yeah.
We've got habanero peppers in this.
Habanero peppers.
And
nothing gives you balls and hair on your chest like habanero peppers.
And it's delicious.
It really is delicious. It was.
So we definitely say, for some people, this might be a sipping beer.
This is definitely a sipping beer.
You're not one you're gonna drain 3 or 4 in a row of, unless
this
you
is
just
not a chugger.
Enjoy pain.
Yeah, this is not a chugging beer. This is it's good sitting around the fire.
I really enjoy the flavor. I don't like all pumpkin beers. Some of them are just.
Most of them just meh.
It's meh.
There's some of like the creamier ones. I think I like those. What I really like to do with a pumpkin beer is get a vanilla porter. Go about 2/3 vanilla porter, and then pour in a pumpkin ale on top of that. That, my friends, is Thanksgiving in a glass.
You're making a shot with beer instead.
Oh, it's so good. God. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
It's like a black and tan, but a pumpkin vanilla.
Pumpkin vanilla. So you're getting pumpkin pie with your whipped cream on top.
It's so good though. You really got to try it sometime. I think I would like to try that with this.
Yeah.
Because it does have it has a heavier cinnamon flavor to it, and then mixing with that little habanero, it gives that little kick, a little especially like around the campfire type of just warmth to it.
See, my problem is now that I've had this, I want to go make a pumpkin pie and actually put some habanero peppers.
Yeah, I really do. Yeah, Before we started this one, I was like, man, I would want to try this with on an actual pie.
I wonder how that would, because it's good.
I mean, habaneros have a really good flavor to them.
They got a good
It's,
profile.
you know, because like some of these newer peppers or whatever these hybrids that they're coming out with, they're just hot.
Yeah.
There's no like the ghost pepper and the
Oh,
scorpion pepper. There's really not much flavor to them. It's just like,
You just want to see if you want to
yeah,
die.
yeah. Just like let's see if your
fun.
face breaks out in hives and how long you can last before you start screaming for your mom.
Yeah.
But
North of jalapenos, you start getting to the habaneros,
yeah.
and they got a great
They got a
flavor
great flavor to them. Yeah, because you can have a habanero that hasn't quite the kick to it, like the spice. It still just has a really good flavor. Like you can cook a habanero down and you get this great flavor out of it. You know.
And that's what I get out of this. Like, I get this wonderful spicy kick to it, but at the same time, it's cold because it's right here at Blackthorn. It's always cold at Blackthorn. And so you get that hot and the cold going back and forth. And it's just a delicious mix.
Yeah.
It's like a George R.R. Martin novel right here. It's wonderful. I love it.
It's good. It really is good. I'm really impressed. I don't like pumpkin beers. Okay. I do not like pumpkin beers. I do not like pumpkin beers. This is
I'm okay
good.
with them.
This is good. This is a good beer. If you don't like pumpkin beers, or you're afraid to admit liking pumpkin beers.
You're allowed to admit you like a pumpkin
You're
beer.
allowed to like it. You're allowed to like this because it's got habaneros in it, puts hair in your chest, and
If you need someone to tell you it's okay to like a pumpkin beer, you can like this pumpkin beer. It's got habaneros. So if we're saying try it or buy it, with all that hate for pumpkin beer already said, what do you got on this one?
man, I'm in between. What's in between buy and try?
I buy a sixer and then you steal 3 out of my fridge?
There you go.
Okay.
That's so I would buy this in hopes that someone would come over and help me finish it off.
Okay.
Because I think like 1 or 2 glasses because for me for a spicy beer for that habanero taste it is going to sit on your stomach a little heavy. You might want to share this with a friend.
Yeah.
You might want to have another beer in between each session you have with this one.
Or glass of water?
A glass of water, or a port.
Yeah.
I like port.
For me, aside from port, I like this beer, and I think I would buy it because I make a mean spicy chicken chili,
Oh, yeah.
and that with this,
Yeah, that's a good compliment.
that is a whole evening
Yeah.
right there. That spicy chicken chili, this Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin, and some cornbread, some sweet cornbread with a little honey and butter on it.
Cornbread with the sweet cornbread with the jalapenos in it.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean
It's
your
all just
your
made to go
rectum will
together.
love you forever.
So I would have to buy it just because I'm a foodie, and
Yeah.
I see this going really well with a lot of more of the winter cuisine that I consume. So it would go really well.
Now I really want cornbread with jalapenos
gosh,
in
I
it. Like
love
really bad. Anyways, man, this is just such a good beer. I would definitely try it. Would probably buy it with the right kind of food pairing, as you were saying, with the cornbread and the chili and the chicken.
If I bring you over and feed, you're gonna then.
I'm
go
gonna
back,
drink. I'm gonna drink at least 2 or 3 of
You're
these.
gonna go right back out. Yeah.
So until next time, I think this is all we got to say about this beer. There's so many more beers we need to talk about, so we need to get going. So besides that, the sun and lighting is all changing. It's all weird.
It's crazy.
Left here. Till next time, I'm Mike Denny.
I'm Tony Motley on.
This is not that kind of beer show.
Thanks for watching.